Hello, my loves. This is going to be a pick a card reading. This is going to be what's blocking you from meeting or connecting with your future spouse, or this could already be your spouse already, all right? So you could know this person, or you could be meeting this person in the near future, all right? So we have three piles. We have the first pile, which has the amethyst stone attached to it, the second pile, which has the turquoise stone, and then the third pile, which has the evil eye connected to it, all right? So I'll give you guys some time to choose your pile, and I'll see you there. Hello, my pile number one. So you chose the amethyst stone, all right? So let's see what card that you got today. You have passion, number 34. It says the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calmness. It assists us in finding the balance within. This intensity moves us from chaos to the calm of its core, and where it let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Okay. Let's actually pull some oracle cards or clarity cards. I have an idea of what that message is about, but let me get some more cards first, all right? You have clarity. Did it say clarity in that card? I don't think it did. But clarity, it actually came out in the reverse. I'm not sure if you can read these cards in the reverse, but that's what I thought. Okay, so this pile, I know it seems hard to believe, but maybe you have too much passion. All right, sometimes passion can show up in like a lower vibration as like rage or anger. All right, so maybe that's your lack of balance or calmness. All right, and this is going to be a very like honest reading. All right, so if you're lacking some type of balance, it's actually not allowing you to see the truth or the clarity in the situation. I don't know if that's of you or in the people that you're connecting with, whether you know this person or not, all right? Because you have clarity, moon, truth, and intuition. And then you have heightened intuition even on the truth card, all right? Let me see what card fell out. Freedom. You reign in sleep of faith, breaking free, new cycles, fast change, and new direction. At the bottom of the deck, you have keys on a ring, one night stand, many options, decisions, unconventional string along, all right? So somebody watching this, I don't know if this is you or your person that you're connecting with, or just if you had like a general cycle of connecting with people and it's just built off of one night stands. Okay, that's what I get coming through this reading. All right, so you could be a very passionate person. I don't know if your intention is to have one night stands, because this is underneath the deck, so you may not be aware of this, all right, because your intuition or judgment may be clouded. All right, you could be tied to some type of like unconscious fear or like deep-seated trauma that you may not be aware of the extent that it's affecting you. All right. Then you have twin. I feel like this is a typo. I have a lot of typos in this deck for some reason, but it said twin frames. I'm gonna say maybe twin flames. Strong soulmate. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say soul path. Telepathic, spiritual connection, divine connection. All right. So you could feel like that the people that you're connecting with on a one night stand are your twin flame, or you're trying to find that through like intimacy or through passion. It's actually creating a lot of soul ties between you and somebody. Inner child in the reverse. All right, so you could be doing this because there's a need for healing. It says wounding, coping mechanism, so this could be a coping mechanism for you, excuse me, or learned behaviors. All right, or you're trying to self-discovery yourself. I got that you may see yourself within these people. Maybe that's why you feel drawn to them, because you're trying to heal a version of yourself or many versions of yourself. All right. There's a need for more self-control. This behavior is actually blocking your person coming in, or it's blocking you to be able to see who your person is. All right, whether you know them or not already. All right, that's an interesting message. Let's go ahead and get some tarot cards, my love. I'm gonna push these up just a little bit. You have the Three of Wands coming out, all right? You have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. All right, heavy Queen energy. All right. So I get fire. I get some Cancer, and I get some Pisces, and I also get, we had Uranus underneath freedom. So Aquarius energy, okay? Let me get 3 more cards. I'm going to take that one. At the bottom of the deck, you have 6 of Wands, all right? So you want some type of recognition, all right? This could be, you could feel like that these connections actually increase your confidence, but this actually just like feeds your ego, whether you're aware of this or not, because it's at the bottom of the deck. So you may not be aware of this, all right? This may be underneath the surface for you, or what you may be recognizing right now. So time is fluid. So these readings, the information I'm giving could be past, present, or future, all right? So there definitely could be a need to increase confidence, all right? Often when we increase our confidence, that actually improves our intuition as well too, all right? So it's a great thing to have passion, because we end with the Page of Wands. So passion often a lot of times is associated with wands, especially the Page of Wands or the Knight of Wands, especially that. There could be a time that you need to like funnel your passions into other endeavors, and that could be involving you making some type of move or relocation. That could be mentally, physically, or spiritually. It involves some type of expansion, because we have the Three of Wands, and then we have the Page of Wands stepping out for you, all right? So there's something that you need to explore. And then we also have freedom on this card again, all right? So there's a need for you to like to break yourself free from this and maybe invest more. I'm hearing again like career and finances. I'm getting that intuitively. Well, we do have 1 Pentacle card and 3 of Pentacles, so that's teamwork and collaboration, but that could be you wanting to build with someone, but there may be a need for you to build a stronger foundation within yourself. It's not necessarily tied to finances. It could be. Maybe that's the recognition that you're looking for, but what I get on a spiritual level, my loves, is that this is actually going to, there's a need for you to feel more stable mentally and spiritually, and financially as well too, but I feel like that would help improve your confidence and actually help you become more inspired and help you funnel your passions into other ventures that actually motivate you and improve your foundation. I feel intuitively, or what the cards have showed me so far, is that your passion or emotions may have been scattered. All right. And it's actually causing you to be out of balance and not allowing you to be able to work with this person or people in general. All right. With the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, there could be like a lack of compassion for yourself and others. So when it comes to what we want to see in our reality, 9 times out of 10, it usually starts within. All right. So love, self-acceptance, confidence, compassion, all starts within. All right. And then it goes outward. All right. So you could be really judgmental towards yourself. And that could cause you to be judgmental towards others, all right? There could be a need for you to be more independent as well, too. Also to be a little bit more practical, all right? Because passion, I feel like it touched base on a lot about emotions, All right, so you're very fiery, and air is like your opposing element, or Aquarius is your, not Aquarius, I'm sorry, air. So it could be a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Maybe that's somebody that you're connecting with, all right? Or maybe that's the ideal partner for you. Whether you feel that way or whether that's the person that's going to come towards you, that might be some type of some way that you are able to recognize the person, if that makes sense to you, all right? So there could definitely a need for you to balance yourself out by being more practical, I'm hearing, all right? Being more grounded, all right? There's a need for you to nurture yourself more, loves, all right? You may need to spend time like opening up your throat chakra, all right? I'm having like a tough time like getting through the reading for some reason, all right? So you may not express yourself as often as you should, especially in your relationships or your romantic relationships, or that may be an issue with meeting your spouse or connecting with your spouse right now. Because we did have the moon card, and a lot of times in the traditional tarot, that's actually associated with hidden emotions, all right, or the subconscious, all right, or things that are unshown or unseen, I'm hearing, all right? Also, the passion card, you have it's a lot of red, so that definitely is attached to like your root chakra. I see red, and I see a little bit of orange too, so maybe sacral. It's like an orangish yellow. Solar plexus. And I didn't even notice when we first started the reading, this actually kind of looks like an eye a little bit. All right. So there, and we talked a lot about intuition, so that could be confirmation for you, all right? You could be opening your third eye, or there's a need to open your third eye, all right? And that's pretty much seeing things for as they are, seeing people for who they are. And we touched a lot on that in the beginning of the reading, all right? That's so interesting. I didn't notice that. Definitely a need for you to be more grounded in your passion, my loves, all right? So it says love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know, all right? So this could be happening in the near future, or this could have already happened, all right? Only you'll know that. And we just talked about expressing, all right? So you could be receiving a call pretty soon, or you may be wanting to express love to a person, all right? If you've already been thinking that, then this is confirmation for you, all right? But follow your own discernment, my loves, all right? It says separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, all right? So you could be in separation from this person. You could feel like that this is a twin flame or a soulmate if you believe in those type of things, all right? And so time apart could have brought a lot of clarity to you, all right? Because we had that word on the table for you, okay? You wanting to connect with other people, you may have felt that it was going to help you move on, but it didn't, all right? It actually may have drawn you closer to this person, or drawn you closer to yourself, and seeing yourself for who you are, and what are some things that you needed to improve to connect with this person, or possibly connect with someone new that you feel like is more aligned with you, I'm hearing, all right? And then this card actually fell off the top of the deck. It says engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. All right, so you could be coming into union with somebody. You could feel like that somebody recently you've met is marriage material. Somebody feels this way about you. All right, or you could be in a phase where you actually are starting to want to settle down and be more stable. All right, what we talked about earlier. And you could be wanting to look for somebody that's more marriage material. If I can speak, y'all. Marriage material. I don't know what that was or what like sound that was, all right? And then it says humor. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, all right? So there's a need for you to like, this doesn't really have anything to do with the card, but I heard to take it slower, all right? And not be too serious, all right? So you could be the kind of person that kind of is like, go, 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 get everything done, hurry up. But there's a need for you to kind of just be slower, take things light, easy, I'm hearing easy peasy. I don't know what that means, you guys. I mean, I've heard it before, but I'm not sure how it relates to the reading. All right, so there's a need for you to be more relaxed. All right, this card is green, so there's a need for you to come more from your heart chakra. I'm hearing. All right, underneath the deck, you have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. All right, if that didn't just sum up the reading, my loves. All right, so I feel called to leave it right there, my loves. That's what I have for you today. Until next time. Hello, my loves. You chose pile number 2, which had the turquoise stone. All right, so let's go ahead and see what your card was. Fertility. Okay, number 27. It says the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more generous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our, I was going to say subconscious, but it actually says consciousness, into a new and grander expression of ourselves. I'm going to read that one more time. It says, it activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Okay. Let me get some cards for clarity for that. Oh, okay, you have abundance and you have freedom. It's something about masculinity and femininity. All right, you could be a man or a woman watching this. Watching, spying, gathering information, trying to figure out, keeping tabs. One more card for clarity. One more card. Masculine energy. Okay. Okay, I knew what I was feeling. That's not what the card is about. Fertility is usually attached to, I shouldn't say usually, it's attached to feminine energy. But I'm getting like a masculine energy, all right? So it's a few different messages that I'm getting you guys for this pile, all right? So this could be somebody that you have a child with, all right? This could be somebody that you already know, all right, that you've been connecting with, or whatever this card is saying. If you actually do these things, be more open, be more courageous, be more creative, joyful, all right, with this person, whether this is new or old, it's actually going to change the connection. It's going to actually allow it to grow and prosper, all right? So there could be a need for you to be more feminine, all right? I know nowadays we hear a lot on social media about like the soft life or being feminine, all right? And what does that really actually mean, or what does that look like? It isn't necessarily like about the things that we hear about on social media, the superficial things I'm hearing, all right? It's more being in an energy of it's creating, I'm hearing, in consciousness. All right. So this could help expand your love life and help you attract or connect or meet with. Okay, so it could be somebody you already know, or meet your future spouse, or connect deeper, more genuine with your future spouse, all right? From this pile, I take the other message I get for this pile is that you could have been more in your masculine energy, all right? And like I said, you could be a man or a woman, all right? So if you're a man watching this, you coming more into balance with your femininity could, how can I put this so it's understandable? You could be meeting a woman that helps you balance that energy within your life. All right, you could have been heavily focused on money, or if this is a woman watching. In general, I don't want to keep saying that. Whoever's watching this, you focused a lot more on like career and finances. All right, you could have been like, it could have been really important to you, or it could be right now about you climbing like the corporate ladder. All right. Another message I just got from somebody else is that you could get like unexpected money. All right, when you least expect it. It could be from a promotion. I feel like it's like you leaving corporate America though. All right, it could push you to start a new business venture, or it could allow you to have a lot more free time on your hands, and that is actually going to help you meet your future spouse or connect more with your spouse. I don't know exactly what that means or how that would play out for you. Okay, it's going to allow you to have more freedom. Yeah, I didn't even notice that card there. Somebody from this pile, somebody could be watching you. All right, a masculine energy. All right, they could have been watching you for a while. They keep tabs on you. I don't know if you're aware of this, or if this is somebody that you already know, or you don't know, or they haven't introduced themselves to you yet. All right, so maybe they know of you in like a common place. All right, and with the Yang card, it says logic, confident, assertive, protective, wounded, controlling, aggressive, egotistical. All right, so that could have been, whoever's watching this pile, that could have been the energy that you have been in, or you've always been in. All right, there's a need for you to find balance. All right, so I don't know if it's finding balance within you, or if you connecting with a romantic partner or connecting with your future spouse is going to actually help you bring these two into balance inside of yourself, and to see the balance within your home. I'm hearing whatever that means. All right, so maybe you guys live together, or you guys will be living together very soon. All right, at the bottom of the deck you have dreams, messages, telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guides, and signs. All right, so this is a very ethereal pile. All right, I feel like that whoever's watching this, you may have dreams of this person, or this person may have dreams of you. And so when they meet you, they may feel very connected to you. I don't know if this already happened already. All right, time is fluid. But they'll feel like that they recognize you, or that they've known you for a really long time. All right, or you may get a lot of messages from them, or you may see this person and have saw them in a dream. All right, it could be like full physical features, or it could just be like little signs or little hints. All right, your spirit guides could be guiding you towards this person. All right, so look for the signs. When I saw this card, I thought of flowers, and we have flowers again here, daisies. All right, so maybe that means something to you. Maybe somebody's name is Daisy, or somebody's connecting with somebody named Daisy. All right, or a daisy is something how you're going to if you see a daisy, or it's connected to this person somehow, I don't know how that'll be your sign or your confirmation that that's them. All right, you could maybe like travel to this person in your dream, or they could do that with you. All right, you guys could feel very like connected on like a soul level. All right, you could feel like that you know what the person needs or what they feel. All right, on a spiritual level. All right, it doesn't mean that you just throw away communication, all right, and don't like confirm what a person means, but I just get it like on a spiritual soul level. Okay, you guys feel very like deeply connected, I'm hearing. All right, this person could be very controlling, I'm hearing. All right, I don't know if that's something that turns you off or turns you on. I'm not sure. All right, or they get turned on by being controlling of you. I don't know if that's Healthy or unhealthy. All right. Only you will know that. All right. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, I'm hearing. Then you have the Sun card. You have the Five of Swords. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Hope you can see that. I'm sorry, you guys. These cards just like bug me if they're not like straight. And then Two of Cups. I saw this card so much during my pre-shuffle. And I wasn't sure if it was going to come out again, but it has. All right. This could be mutual love, all right? What I take from this, too, as the reading is going on is that you guys could appear like very polar opposite, all right? And so this could be how you are, or this could be how the person views you, all right? So take it for what it is. But you could be very hyper feminine or very hyper masculine or vice versa, all right? So this could be how the person sees you. I get a lot of their like emotions and feeling in this reading, and this wasn't particularly what my intention was for this reading, but this is what I'm getting for this pile. All right, it could be possibly true love or mutual attraction. I see like a true partnership, all right? So you could be receiving some type of clarity or some type of breakthrough. This could be somebody you already know of, you guys, all right? You could have had some health issues or started some type of new endeavor recently, all right? I kind of get like a transformation energy for you. I don't have it on the table, but that's what I feel. It could be you or your person or both. And this is on top of the abundance card, all right? So maybe you have a new endeavor, or so you'll have some type of mental clarity, and it's actually going to bring you a lot of abundance, all right? I'm hearing mentally, physically, and spiritually, but it's going to bring you a lot of money, whether you know that or not. That's kind of like a side message, all right? Or somebody you're connecting with or your future spouse could have a lot of money, all right? Whatever you're doing is actually going to push you closer to this person. I'm not sure how that connects, but I see it for you. I see a lot of positivity. With the clarifier cards that came out, it was a little wonky, I'll be honest with you, all right? I wasn't sure what like direction it was going with that, but I see a lot of positivity, especially with the Sun card, all right? They could be a fire sign. They don't have to be. They could be a Libra or Taurus. I get that intuitively. It could have been a lot of conflict or a lot of disagreements within this connection, all right? You two possibly could have worked together, or you are working together, or you'll meet this person at work, all right? It also says abusive relationships on this card. I never noticed that. I don't know. Use your own discernment. I don't know. You could have left a relationship that was unhealthy, that maybe was that low vibration toxicity that we picked up on in the beginning. And then after you leave that person, you could be in this relationship still now. I'm not sure, only you'll know that. After you leave that person, that could it's gonna push you forward to meet your future spouse, all right? But somebody you connecting with that's not healthy or that's toxic, as they say nowadays, could be blocking you from connecting with your spouse, your future spouse, all right? Keep that in mind if that message resonates with you. And if you already feel that that connection is unhealthy, you could be meeting somebody, or your future spouse could be hyper masculine, and it could lead to a lot of conflicts, a lot of disagreements. You guys may not feel or see things the same way, all right? You could be like a more emotion-based, feeling-based person, all right? And they could be very like practical. You could feel like that they're very stern, All right, so it leads to a lot of conflicts. Or you guys both could be in like very masculine energies. All right, when you guys meet each other, and that could lead to a lot of conflict. Or another message I get to is that you guys could be so similar. Maybe you guys are actually both balanced in your masculine and feminine energy on a spiritual level. All right, and maybe you're not aware of that, but that could be why you guys, sometimes in life, usually the people that we're the most similar to are sometimes the people that we dislike the most initially, until we get to know them, all right, and see what their story is, why they act the way that they do. Saving money, that's gonna masculine energy, all right. So you could meet this person, they could be like stingy with their money, all right, or this could be like a person you're already connecting with, and that could be that person that's blocking you from your future spouse. They could be saving money, all right, or saving money when they meet you. It's something about money, you and your person that's both is tied to it. Something about money is tied heavily to both of you guys. So you guys both could have earth, I want to say air, but earth. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. All right. And with the fertility card, I didn't even think about that at first, but that is tied heavily to abundance, prosperity. All right, 27 equals up to 9, if I'm not mistaken. So you could definitely be ending a cycle, you or your person, or your future spouse, I should say, when you meet them. All right, if you're already connected or committed, I should say, you guys could have some financial issues within the connection, and that's causing a lot of conflict within the marriage or the commitment, however you see it or describe it. So there's a need for you guys to work on that, all right? Or this could lead to like a breakup in someone's connection because of financial issues, but that could possibly be a blessing in disguise, all right? So use your own discernment, tap into your intuition, all right, and see what's really right for you, all right? And then we have the Knight of Swords. You or your person could be heavily focused on career. I don't know if I touched on that, but a lot of times masculine energy is associated to like career and finances and stuff like that. So that could draw you guys together. That's why I get the work energy. I don't have a 3 of Cups on the table, but that's what I feel intuitively, all right? You guys' first love or first passion could be work, your career and finances. You guys could have that in common, I'm hearing. You guys are both ambitious, I'm hearing as well too. Very like quick-witted, fast thinkers, I'm hearing, all right? That'll be how you'll be able to like identify. You have the Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, repetitive, working on it. At the bottom of the deck, we have sudden change, shocking news, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Give me one more clarifier. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, perception. And somebody's definitely watching you, all right? I don't know if it's from like the 3D or the 5D. At the bottom of the deck, endings, new beginnings, all right? So somebody's ending something. I don't know if I don't know if your future spouse is ending something, or you're ending something, and that's going to push you guys together, all right? So you could meet this person, and they could have recently got out of a connection, or possibly divorced as well too. This could be their second or third marriage, or so on and so on, all right? That could maybe rub you the wrong way, all right? You could have some type of judgment towards them, whether you know that or not, all right? You may not feel like that they're long-term, or that they take their relationship seriously. That may or may not be true, all right? But somebody's definitely like watching you, has a close eye on you. I don't know if it's you or your person or both. Or if you have like a lot of options now, a lot of people are interested in you romantically, or see you as marriage material, I'm hearing, all right? But your perception could change about this person. I don't know if you initially that you won't be fond of them, or if this is somebody you already know. All right, let's go ahead and get a lesson card. That flew out quick. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Yes. So something in regards to you guys' career. You guys like find purpose with each other, or you find purpose within it. So I feel like that this is something that you guys are both working on, or you will be working on, like the same project, or have like a similar career, or have like same or similar like passions or interests. All right. And it's both going to bring you guys a lot of money, but it's attached to your purpose. All right. And that's connected to you guys being together. It says fear underneath the deck. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. All right. There's a need for you to release fear. I don't really see that on the table, but maybe that's like underneath the surface. That fear is actually holding you back. You could feel like that your purpose or your identity, is rooted in like being to yourself. But you may have like an epiphany or clarity about that's actually just like fear of not wanting to be heard. So you isolate yourself. So that's what you don't see. So it could be in the subconscious, possibly. All right. So I'm actually going to leave it right there, my loves. Until next time. Hello, pile number 3. So you chose the evil eye. All right. So let me put that over there, and then we'll see what your card is. All right. You have alchemy. All right. Number 8. All right. So it says the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. All right. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transformation. I love that card, all right? So the number 8 could be very significant to you right now, all right? You could have been hearing a lot about alchemy or maybe studying it yourself, all right? I get from this pile you could maybe be a Leo or a Sagittarius, all right? You don't have to. Or maybe your future spouse would be, all right? Or maybe you guys are... maybe meet when you're studying. All right, I don't know if that's formal or informal, so that means maybe at a library, could be at school, all right, or it could be when you're learning something new, both of you guys. All right, and that doesn't necessarily have to be in school. All right. So you got truth, masculine energy, and self-love. Expressing yang and intentions. New perspective, seeing the truth, clear action, honesty, confident, focused, desired on the heart. At the bottom of the deck, you have sun, strength, empowerment, heart chakra opening, compassion, happiness, truth revealed. So I get a few different messages from this pile. I feel like you may have never felt love like this before. All right. Or when you meet your true love, it could be a period of time in your life where you are practicing more self-love. All right. So more on like what your desires of your heart is. All right. You could have in the past been focused on like other people's desires. All right. So that could have been family, friends. It could have been romantic partners. You could have feel like that their desires overshadows yours, or you allow them to, I should say. All right. A lot of times when that happens, it's because we allow those people's desires, or our self-worth is lower at that point in time. So we feel that other people that we believe we love, or that we love, I should say, that their desires or their happiness is more than ours. All right. And that is a prime example of a lack of self-love. All right. So that could be something that you're becoming aware of, or you will be in the near future. It's pushing you to put more emphasis on self-love. all right? Somebody could already be in a connection already, possibly. They don't have to be, all right? You could be a man or a woman watching this as well, too. I kind of get like a selfish energy a little bit from that, and I don't mean that in a bad thing, in a bad way, I should say, but it could be a time period for you to be more selfish, all right? So, I kind of get like a heart chakra opening from this as well, too, especially with the Sun card underneath the deck. It's gonna show you like a new way of living, all right? It could change your mindset about some things, all right? It could be in regards to your career and to your connections or how you connect with people. It could cause some connections to end as well, too, all right? Alchemy. You could see the truth in how magical you are, or how you can create magic in your life. It isn't the way that you thought it could be, all right? I'm getting that some people in this particular power could have been like in a service industry job, all right? And when I say service industry, your customer service, I mean a job that like where you help people, all right? Or your job dependent on other people's needs or wants. And that sometimes maybe like went against your morals and values or your intuition, I'm hearing. It's a very precise message. I get that intuitively. But you're definitely figuring out how to create the power within, my loves, I'm hearing, all right? And to have more drive and desire to create magic and your own desires manifest into your reality, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. You have the Eight of Wands. More eights, all right? So the angel number 888 could be very important to you, or just 8 in general. You may see that often. That'll be your confirmation that this reading is for you, all right? There's some type of wisdom that you have come into. I'm not sure how. Things are like flying, all right? So things could be changing very rapidly for you, or they change very rapidly for you, all right? That could be your career. That could be your connections with people could have changed very rapidly, or they will in the near future. You have the Six of Cups, familiarity, excuse me. Happy memories, reminiscing childhood. That's like my inner child. Mercury retrograde card as well too. So you could have come to some type of epiphany during the last Mercury retrograde. I want to say it was in Leo season-ish, like recently. So maybe August and September, early September. Then you have the Knight of Wands. You have a High Priestess. Okay. Definitely a lot of sacred knowledge. There's a need. You could have started to trust your intuition, my loves, all right? You're very in tune with your intuition, whether you know that or not. You may like know a lot of things, or people may ask you, how do you know that? And you may not know, all right? It's because of intuition, or you're heavily tied to your subconscious, all right? You know how to work with that energy very well, of how to bring things to the surface and process them. And like transmute the energy, heal it, alchemy. We have masculine energy, and then on this particular card, it says divine feminine. All right. Balance. Yeah, temperance. I thought about that. Temperance. I mentioned Sagittarius energy. All right. I did earlier. Balance, harmony. You have a lot. You're a very balanced individual. Very fair. Very high moral. I don't usually say that word, but that's the word that's coming to mind, or the words I should say. This happened very fast. I don't know if I'm not really getting much about your future spouse. That's very odd. Okay. What I get into it is that you being you is going to attract your future spouse. All right. And I'm hearing that it's divinely guided and it's divine timing. That's all. I think I will get that. It may be nothing that you really have to do. All right. Or it could be that you have the ability to manifest whoever you want. Only thing that is truly, I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I'm getting so many messages. You may need to keep this to yourself. All right. When you meet your future spouse, or you could be feeling this way already. When you meet your future spouse, or when you're dating, or whoever you're dating something new, whether you know this person or not, there may be something that you need to keep to yourself, all right? Or your future spouse may be keeping something to himself, all right? I say his, but it could be man or woman. Take out resonates, all right? We get like water energy, so this is moon energy. So it could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces as well too. Only thing that's really blocking you is your negative thoughts, all right? So you may not feel that you have the ability to manifest this, or you may not feel worthy of having a spouse, but you are, all right? You just have to release your negative thoughts, all right? It's imprisonment. You're kind of like entrapped in that. You could have like a victim mentality. And when I say that, it sounds really harsh, but that could show up as if like, I'll never be married, I'll never have a spouse, or I hate love, which is a very strong word, but you could say things like that, or love is painful. You could feel things like that. And those type of thoughts actually keep you stuck. All right, so there's a need for you to release that. And know that you have the sacred knowledge that you need to be able to call in your future spouse or manifest them into your reality, all right? And this could be for you or your person. Maybe this is mutual energy. But there's a need for you to trust your intuition. And to know that you're deserving of everything that you have, all right? I want to get clarity, and then underneath the deck we have the Knight of Wands. I'm trying to see if that actually relates to the reading. Let's get clarity on the Eight of Wands. Somebody could be wanting to communicate with you. They could do it very quickly. They could be wanting to express some type of truth to you. I don't know what it's about. Maybe that's what they've been hiding. Maybe your future spouse will see you as a high priestess, whether you see yourself whether you see yourself as that or not. That's what I'm trying to say. It was a tongue twister. We have self-indulgence. It says focus on self-worth, time to heal shadow work, and self-appreciation. We talked a lot about that, all right? So this time period could have pushed you a lot to do a lot of shadow work, bring up the subconscious like we talked about, all right, and heal and appreciate yourself more. It's allowed you to increase your self-worth, all right, whether this is current or it'll be happening in the near future, or it's already happened, Mo's, all right. Addiction, controlling, codependent. You could have been codependent on something, or somebody's codependent on you, or they were. This could have been like in those I heard partnerships, relationships with people, your career as well too. Maybe your spouse is leaving something that's addictive for them. All right, maybe that was their career, some type of connection that they were in, or their connections with people. Maybe they're very obsessed with you and your energy, possibly. They could be hiding that from you. You got two cards. You got the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Use your own discernment. Make sure that this person that's coming in isn't in this energy, or your future spouse, or person that you think is your future spouse. I feel like that this is energy that you're leaving behind, but only you will know that, all right? What clarity I did get for the Eight of Wands is I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wants to date. All right. So somebody could be wanting to come in towards you right now and express how much they like you. It says clock, need time, takes time. Time to heal, progress. So this is just the time for you to heal. All right. Underneath the deck is engagement. So this is something, and then healthy relationships or healthy choices, all right? And then passion and photography. So somebody has a picture of you and they want to take their mask off and show you who they really are and how much you mean to them, because they think that you guys are soulmates, all right? So this is somebody you already know. How you identify them, they could be like a photographer, maybe an influencer, maybe they take a lot of pictures. All right, or they're really into like tech or cameras or something, and maybe that's how you'll know who they are. But this is what you don't see coming. So whoever you're welcoming into your life, your future spouse, they have marriage in mind. All right, so they want to be in union with you. They want to have a healthy connection. All right, they could have been practicing self-love and self-care right now to be happier before they come towards you. This is also something that you should be doing right now as well too, whether you know that or not. That could be blocking you from meeting with your future spouse because you don't practice enough self-care and self-love. All right, you have to start putting your own desires before other people, and know that and I don't mean that in like a toxic golden mirror type of way, narcissist way, which it says on the card. I mean that it's great to help people and to look out for people, but you can't make that your top priority. You are going to always be your top priority in life, all right? So always keep that in mind and stay balanced in that, all right? There's a lot of chemistry between you and somebody, and the feelings are mutual. They want to have fun with you, all right? That's something that you maybe could desire. You could have been, it's desiring, my loves, I'm hearing. You could be wanting to have more fun, or you'll meet them when you're more lighthearted and when you are open to having fun. I'm hearing, all right? But it's going to take time because you're healing, or both of you guys are healing right now and pouring into yourself, all right? It says peace. Your lesson is I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Isn't that very befitting, all right? I'm actually going to leave it right there, my loves, all right? So your lesson is to stay in an energy of peace and love, all right? And release all things negative, all right? Whenever you have those negative thoughts, repeat this affirmation however many times you need to, my loves, all right? That is what I have for you. Until next time.